A local bank says thank you to first responders, and a tip leads Pikeville police to make 2 drug trafficking arrests. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. As we all witnessed during the flood, first responders around eastern Kentucky put in long hours and risked their own safety to help others. That's why Community Trust Bank decided to say thank you by treating them to lunch in Coal Run today. Sheldon went to the event to find out more.
Representatives from Community Trust Bank's central location spent Thursday afternoon inviting and serving the area's first responders hamburgers, hot dogs, and other lunch items. The bank's Central Region President, Billy Dollins, told us more from the Weddington Plaza.
We're just happy to be here. We wanted to help any way we can, and we got an idea to come down and feed the volunteers and the first responders and anyone that needs a hot lunch. So our team came down from Central Kentucky and set up. And good turnout, looks like so far. So we felt kind of helpless with what's going on down here, and it's just a little bit we can do. We're doing it today.
Bank officials, along with volunteers, set up a tent for its serving area only feet from the remnants of the flood's destruction to businesses in the plaza.
We brought in all the supplies, the hot dogs, the hamburgers, all the condiments, homemade baked beans, chips, cookies. We brought it all down ourselves. And we probably had, I see a dog now, and definitely I'll feed him. We've probably had maybe 50 people so far. We started feeding about 11 o'clock. We're here till 2 o'clock today, or as long as we need to be. Eastern Kentucky is so important to Community Trust, and we felt we wanted to do something and not be in anyone's way. So.
Dollin said the eastern part of the state was a special place to the bank and that they wanted to come in, help, and then step aside so first responders could get on with their important work. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
2 people were arrested for drug trafficking after Pikeville police received a tip that a man was bringing a large amount of fentanyl and heroin to the area. The tip included a description of the man and his car, so police were able to locate him and pull him over on Ratliffs Creek Road around 8:30 Wednesday night. Pikeville police got some help when Floyd County Sheriff's Deputy Alan May brought Canine Bear to the scene to conduct a sniff around the car. The dog alerted on the rear passenger side floor, where police found a plastic bag containing a large amount of a brown powder, as well as a dog food bag in the back seat, which contained a large bag of white powder. The occupants of the car, 29-year-old Dante Hendricks of Huntington, West Virginia, and 28-year-old Deborah Smith of Pikeville, were both arrested on a charge of first-degree fentanyl trafficking. Hendricks was also charged with importing fentanyl. Coming up after the break. Musicians who lost their instruments in the flood are not being forgotten in recovery efforts. We'll tell you about a plan to help them when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With this Mountaintop Sports Report for Thursday, I'm Brittany Rowe reporting. In-game scene live on Mountaintop Sports, the Pikeville Lady Panthers and Pikeville Panthers are your 2025 59th District Champions. The Lady Panthers defeated the Lady Cats 76-48, while the Panthers beat the Wildcats 69-63. Ian Oxt and Leanne Jackson were named the tournament MVPs. Mountaintop Sports will have coverage Friday morning at Pike Central High School for the 15th Region Draw at 10 a.m. The 15th Region Tournament will begin on Monday at Pike County Central High School. Reporting for Mountaintop Sports, I'm Brittany Rowe.
Exciting things are happening at Appalachian Wireless. From amazing deals on the latest smartphones to unbeatable promotions that save you money. There's something for everyone. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or shopping for accessories, stop by to get the latest and greatest in technology. Want to know more? It's easy. Visit us online at AppalachianWireless.com or stop by one of our retail or authorized dealer locations. Appalachian Wireless, where you don't just get great service, you get great savings. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Just as they did following the 2022 flood, the folks at Woodsongs are once again working to help musicians who were impacted by the flood earlier this month. I spoke with organizers of the event to learn more about their plans. Wood Songs are accepting donations in the form of playable instruments so they can redistribute them to those who were affected by the February 2025 flood. Just as they did in 2022, they will be giving away free string, brass, percussion, and other types of instruments to artists, schools, and churches in the area. If you wish to make a donation, contact them on their website at woodsongs.com.
Well, Wood Songs is a national radio and television broadcast. It broadcasts all over the world on over 500 stations. It's on PBS. KET airs it several times a week. It's on American Forces Radio Network, and it's based in Lexington. So Kentucky's very strong with us. Department of Kentucky Tourism is one of our partners. And we reach out whenever there's something like these floods, we will reach out to our audience to support the musicians. They're usually the last on the list to get help. So on April 13th, which is a Sunday, we're going to go to the app in Pikeville. Everybody is invited to come and get free guitars, banjos, free fiddles, free cellos, whatever we have. These instruments are not just things to play songs with. They represent people's heart and their lives and their history and their loves. And music is a personal thing. And like I said, the music of Appalachia, we need to be proud of it and protect it. This is the soundtrack of America's front porch. And Wood Songs wants to make sure that we keep that music alive and healthy.
If you live in the Pikeville area, you won't have to travel far to receive an instrument. They will be present at the Appalachian Center for the Arts on Sunday, April 13th, handing out instruments on a first-come, first-served basis.
So Wood Songs will be here on April 13th from 2 to 5, and anyone who is affected by flooding can come. It's first come, first serve, and it's musicians of all skill levels. So whether you've been playing for 40 years or you just started, you got a guitar and just started and you've been affected by the flooding, schools that have been affected, churches that have been affected, anyone is welcome. We'll have a variety of instruments, and as long as we have them to give out, we will get them into the hands of.
And don't forget, you can catch Wood Songs on Mountaintop TV each weekday before the Daybreak Morning Show and throughout the weekend. That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collin for Mountaintop News.